Hello friends, welcome once again to my presentation on research and statistics. Today we are going to continue on our last discourse on how to determine your sample size when conducting a population studies. I've actually discussed the practical consideration. Today we are going to look at the theoretical consideration. Now, arriving at the required sample size theoretically can actually be done when you give value, specific value to some of the factor we discuss under practical consideration. The first of them is the confidence level. You must determine the level of confidence you want in that particular research. Now the next is the variability within the population. If you are dealing with homogeneous population or heterogeneous population, it's important you establish the standard deviation of that particular population. While the next is the size of error that you hope that is tolerable in that your research. Now the next thing is to substitute these variables into your formula as shown on the screen. Now for the confidence level usually is your z-score within your normal distribution table. For 90% confidence level is about 1.64 approximately, while 95% confidence level is 1.96, while 99% confidence level is 2.32. Now, the next is the standard deviation, which is the variability within the population. And this is usually an estimate that could be based on an expert guess or maybe previous study that they conducted, or maybe a conceivable pilot study that you have actually carried out. Now, the last of this variable is your margin of error. The margin of error is the difference between your sample mean and your population mean. Now, the next thing to do after establishing value for this variable is to substitute them into that particular formula. And now, this is how the mathematics work. Say for instance, your confidence level is 95% and your variability, standard deviation is 0.5, and your margin of error that you think is tolerable is 5%. Now, if you substitute it into the formula, you will discover that you are going to get an approximate 385 required respondents. Now, this figure is just the reasonable value, the reasonable number of respondents that you require in that your population study, or call it the minimum something, the minimum number of respondents that is required. Now, please understand, at its best, this is just a guide. Some other factors are also important to guide in determining sample size, but of course, this is very basic. It has been nice sharing with you values on research and statistics. And until I see you again, my name is Steve Felix Ayedele Oyeleye. Thanks for watching.